Peyran is the most beautiful town on the Slovenian coast. It is located on a headland in the southwest corner of Slovenia. The old port town with remnants of medieval walls is protected as a cultural and historical monument. It consists of a main square, a harbour filled with fishing boats, a jetty and a promenade lined with restaurants. Peyran is surrounded by beautiful nature. Long, wide paths trace the coast from north to south and are ideal for walking or cycling. Here is a quick overview of things to do in the town. See the sights in Tartini Square. Tartini Square is Peyran's main square, named after Giuseppe Tartini, the famous composer and violinist. In the middle of the square you will find a statue of Tartini, that was put in place there in 1896. The lovely 19th century town hall, the most impressive building on the square, stands behind the statue. It was constructed in the Roman Gothic style, with a facade full of immured coats of arms and inscriptions. Its most distinctive feature is the immured stone statue of a lion holding an open book, a memento of the Venetian Serenissima Republic. One of the most famous buildings on Tartini Square is the Venetian House. Built in the 15th century in the Gothic Venetian style, the Venetian House features a unique corner balcony. According to legend, a Venetian merchant fell in love with a girl from Peyran and built here a palace. It provoked serious gossip, so the merchant put up a stone relief with the inscription, "Let them talk." The other buildings that surround the square are Tartini's birth house, the St. Peter's Church, Baroque House, Court Palace, Hotel Tartini, interesting stone pillars with flagpoles, the doors of St. George, and various cafes and restaurants. Stroll the Peyran Harbour. Just beyond the entrance to Tartini Square is the Peyran Harbour. There you will find a lot of fishing boats and small vessels, lining up the docks of the harbour. Walk the promenade. From the harbour area, you can easily follow the wide seafront path west to the lighthouse at the top of the peninsula. All along the promenade are restaurants and cafes that you can have a meal at as you walk the coastline. Check out Peyran's lighthouse. On the very tip of the peninsula you will find the Peyran's lighthouse. The lighthouse is directly next to the Church of Our Lady of Health, built in the 13th century. Visit the Church of St. George. Standing on a hill above Peyran, the beautiful Church of St. George is one of Peyran's most prominent landmarks, and can be seen from all over town. It was named after St. George, the town's patron saint who is thought to have saved Peyran when it was hit by a violent storm. The church was originally built in the 12th century, but over the years it went through some transformations. The steep path that runs along one side of the church offers breathtaking views of the rooftops and the bay. Climb the bell tower. Behind the church is the 47-meter Peyran Bell Tower. Built in 1609, the tower has 146 stairs and is modelled on the San Marco Campanile in Venice. The top of the tower houses 4 bells, and has a weather vane in the form of the Archangel Michael. Take a boat tour. There's no better way to get a feel for the Istrian coast than by taking a leisurely boat ride and seeing Peyran from the sea. Walk along the town walls. The town walls were mentioned for the first time in the 7th century, but most of the remains one can see today date to the 15th century. You can take your time to walk along the walls, and even head up some of the towers for an even higher panorama viewpoint. swim in the Adriatic Sea. What better way to enjoy the Adriatic coast than by spending some time on the beach and in the water? The most popular and visited beach in Peyran, and at the same time the smallest one, is located next to the Giuseppe Tartini Theatre and Hotel Peyran. The beach is made of concrete and has access to the sea and piers. Close by you can find excellent restaurants where you can enjoy your lunch. Fornace Beach is just a short 10-minute walk south of Tartini Square and features a pleasant pebble beach, while the stony beach under the cliffs below St. George's Church is also popular with locals. Salinera Beach between Peyran and Strunion Nature Reserve is one of the prettiest stretches of shore and features a long wooden jetty plus several cafes, restaurants and bars. Explore the Old Town. The old town centre of Peyran is full of charming little cobblestone streets. It is just a great place to walk around to enjoy the architecture and history of Peyran. Stroll through the Minorite Monastery. The Minorite Monastery of St. Francis was probably founded before 1301. It is situated in the middle of Peyran's historical centre. It consists of a series of pretty arched cloisters set around a tiled courtyard, dotted with ancient Peyran Buga olive trees and a well in the centre. Visit one of Peyran's museums and galleries. Peyran has a variety of museums and galleries, both large and small, that showcase different exhibitions. Some of the most popular in Peyran include Sergei Mashira Maritime Museum, Museum of Underwater Activities, Town Gallery Peyran and Magical World of Shells Museum. Try local food. You cannot visit Peyran without going through its various dining options and trying some of its delicious food from local cuisines. Choose among numerous restaurants and taste some traditional Istrian dishes. Still, make sure to leave some space for ice cream, since this is another genuine Italian legacy to Peyran. If you are coming to Slovenia, then Peyran is worth visiting. The climate is great, the food is perfect, and the colors, the light and the vibe are truly magic, and give a unique dimension to your well-deserved holiday. Thank you very much for watching and see you again soon.